Hi everyone, my name's Andrea Miller and I'm a registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator here at Community Hospitals and Wellness Centers in Bryan. I would like to welcome you all to Live It Green. Today I have a special, again another special sous chef with me today. I have Phil Ennin with me today, and hopefully everybody in the room knows Phil. He's the CEO here at the hospital for those of you at home. And he's going to help me to prepare 2 green recipes today for your St. Patrick's Day celebration, or really for any day of the year. These are great recipes, super nutritious recipes for you. We are going to make a green smoothie and also a green goddess salad.
Ooh, all right.
So Phil, he came all suited up in his very own chef jacket.
Yeah.
So
I have skills, okay? Let's just put that out there right now. I have skills.
So he said he cooks at home,
Yep.
and he prefers to cook alone in his kitchen. It's his kitchen.
Stay out of my kitchen, please.
So Phil, what do you make at home? What's your favorite?
I'm more of a
dish to
baker
prepare?
than anything else.
Okay.
So cakes, pies, make my own pie crust, always have.
All right.
Gotten more into salads and more healthy stuff lately, as people look at my cakes and pies and go, that's really good, but it's not on my menu anymore. Also handle most of the family gatherings, do all the cooking. I do Christmas, I do Thanksgiving.
Wow.
I do the whole
So
thing.
maybe he'll teach me something
Yeah.
today. Apparently he has a special way of chopping garlic, so we're gonna.
Well, I just have my way, which will make everyone gasp, and then we'll go from there.
And actually, it was his idea to do a salad today. He wanted to collaborate a little bit today on some of the recipes we were going to be making, and he really wanted a salad because it is, well, it's not spring yet. Maybe if you're watching this at home, maybe it's spring by the time you're watching it at home. But it's felt like spring here in Northwest Ohio the past few weeks, so we're going to do some refreshing recipes.
Yeah, the salads actually are incredibly easy, and yet we're still too lazy to make them.
Yeah.
So I just thought that would be fun.
Yeah, this is pretty easy, and we're going to make our own dressing, so it's actually really nutritious. Minus the salt that we're going to add. If you don't add the salt, I mean, heck, you could probably eat the dressing with a spoon and eat it as a soup. So, not that I do that, but it's pretty healthy. So to get started, we're going to start first with our smoothie. I'm going to grab my blender bowl, and it's a green smoothie, so we're using spinach as our green, fresh spinach, but you could also use kale if you wanted to do that. I've seen people use lettuce before, but I don't know, that seems kind of weird to me, but spinach is a good option for this smoothie.
Andrea first suggested kale, and I kind of went, So if you like spinach, you can thank me. That's why we're doing it.
We will talk about kale sometime,
Okay.
I promise.
All right.
So maybe in the fall. It's kind of a fall.
Yeah.
But spinach is actually a spring vegetable, so it is coming into season. So we're going to use spinach as our green, and then I laughed today because I overheard some people talking about the presentation, and they're like, well, does a smoothie taste like seaweed?
Yeah.
No, it's not going to taste like seaweed. It is going to taste like pineapple and peaches and banana. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have orange juice. We're going to add a little bit of a liquid to kind of thin down. And I'm actually not even going to measure it. This is, I have these little nice 4-ounce containers. I'm going to add half of it because you only need a 1/4 cup, which is about 2 ounces. And you can add more or less if it gets a little bit too thick. I guess I'm going to set this in the middle so Phil can help me. We're going to add some vanilla Greek yogurt, so I'll have Phil add that in.
Okay. Isn't it cool to see spinach that's not frozen and in a brick?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. And you can buy spinach. I like to buy spinach already washed and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and add this in while you're doing the yogurt. I like to buy it ready to eat. You really don't need to rewash it, so you can really just take it out of your refrigerator. You're actually more likely to contaminate it in your kitchen sink when you rewash it.
All right,
So just eat it out of the package. It's fine. I have a 1/2 cup of frozen peaches. And that's going to kind of make it cold, so you don't need to add ice unless you want to. If you want to add ice, go for it. I'll have Phil peel the banana and add that. I have a ripe banana, so lots of brown spots on it. The more brown spots, the sweeter it's going to be. Oh. And if it's getting too brown too quickly, toss it in the freezer in a plastic, peel it first, toss it in a plastic bag, put it in the freezer, and then you can use it later for a smoothie. And then we're going to add some pineapple. So I have a whole fresh pineapple here because I know this can be a little bit intimidating for a lot of people. You really could use canned pineapple if you wanted to. You could buy the pineapple in the store that's already prepped for you, but it's going to be a little bit more expensive that way. Pineapples are pretty cheap, nowadays. A lot of times you can find them for less than $3, and we're not going to use this whole thing. We're just going to use a half cup. So to cut the pineapple, I'm just going to cut the top part off. Set that aside.
That's aside.
That is aside or down. And then I'm also going to cut the bottom part off. And then I'm going to set it down and start cutting the spiny outside off. So this is how you see it a lot of times in the store. You see it kind of like this. Actually, you have it probably has the core out, so they probably have a core that they use. But you're going to be paying a lot of extra money for that. And how hard was it just to do that myself? You do need a good chef knife, though. So this is, if you don't buy anything else in your kitchen, buy yourself a good chef knife. Do you have a good chef knife?
Yes, I do.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
So then I'm just going to cut the pineapple into quarters. Yep, I left a little skin on there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was going to mention Actually, the other nice thing that's fun is if you don't cut it like that and you just cut it into little steaks, you grill them.
Oh, yeah.
Grilled pineapples.
Yep.
Incredibly.
Absolutely.
Yummy.
And we actually did some we did not do grilled pineapple. We did grilled peaches in our summer.
That would work.
Peaches and plums. And what month was that? July. Our July livet. So we have some grilled fruit in that.
Okay.
So we just need about a half of a cup here. So I'm just going to kind of slice a little bit up. And we'll set these aside. Use them for something later. Eat them fresh. And I'm just going to throw some in there. That looks good. Perfect. Okay. So we have all of the ingredients except for our special ingredient that everybody in our audience gets to take home with them today, chia seeds. So we haven't used chia seeds yet in Livet.
Wow,
Okay. Do you eat chia seeds? Do you know what chia seeds are?
I'm not familiar with that one, so
chia seeds are a very, very good source of omega-3 fatty acids. I bet you've all seen chia seeds in some way. Does anybody have a chia pet or used to have a chia pet? Has anybody ever, grown a chia pet at home? Well, these are the seeds from the chia pet. I did not go buy a chia pet to, get the seeds. You can now buy them in bulk. I buy mine at Walmart in a huge container, and I eat them almost every day. I add them to my cereal, to oatmeal, to smoothies, everything. They're a great source of fiber, a really good source of calcium and iron. The healthy fats, the omega-3 fatty acids is the big one of the richest plant sources of omega-3s. When we put them in our smoothie, you're not going to taste them. You're all drinking the smoothie. Did anybody taste chia seeds? You don't know what chia seeds taste like, do you? They have a little bit of a nutty flavor, but the main thing they're going to do to our smoothie is they're going to thicken it. So enough talking, I'll add those. They're going to make it thick because they absorb about 12 times their weight in fluid. Phil's saying, how's the pineapple? Is it right?
That's good pineapple.
So they absorb tons and tons of
That's
fluid.
really good pineapple.
So lots of fluid.
Wow.
While Phil's snacking, I'll just keep talking about chia seeds.
That's really good pineapple.
So fluid. Last month in Livet Red, I used flax seeds and I made a flax egg. You can do the same thing with chia seeds. You don't even have to grind it. And it's a great egg substitute in baking as well. They've been around for a long time. The Aztecs and the Mayans used chia seeds. There's a tribe in Mexico, the running tribe, the Tarahumara.
Wow.
that they fuel their 100-mile runs on chia seeds. So a little bit about chia seeds. If you can't tell, I love chia seeds is probably one of my favorite
I think
things.
Andrea likes chia seeds.
Enough about chia seeds.
So if you're thinking of holiday or Christmas gifts for Andrea or her family, chia pets, chia seeds, work really well. Okay.
It's actually a member of the mint family.
Cool. I did not know that. Okay. Wow.
All right, it's gonna get loud. We're gonna blend. Maybe. Oops,
Maybe.
That was the off switch.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm going to take a look at it. You really can't over blend a green smoothie. If anybody's ever had a green smoothie, there's really nothing worse than like biting into a spinach leaf while you're drinking a green smoothie.
Or kale.
Or kale. Kale might be worse. I could maybe do spinach, but... So it looks pretty smooth to me, but I'm going to just blend it a tiny bit more.
It's that other button.
You think I'd learn? All right, good enough. All right. I thought of one more fun fact about chia.
I bet you guys didn't plan on that, did you? Okay, all right. There'll be a quiz later. So.
Chia is the ancient Mayan word for strength.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
That is minty looking.
It's not minty though. It will not taste it. Does it taste minty?
I was going to wait until you had some.
Okay.
I was trying to be polite. You know?
All right, so there's our green smoothie.
There you go.
Cheers.
There you go. Ooh, I smelled the banana right away, which is a good thing for me.
I taste the pineapple the most. That's really good.
But I don't taste the chia at all.
No.
I like that.
Do you feel
That's
stronger
good.
now?
I feel so much better. Yeah.
So does it taste like a shamrock shake?
Yeah, if it was really cold, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess I've never had a shamrock shake, but
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like a shamrock shake, really. I mean, shamrock shakes are like ice cream.
Yeah.
But it's sweet. Does it taste like seaweed?
No.
No,
No.
it does not taste like seaweed. So
I'm just amazed at how much the
solid-
banana comes through. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
So it
that's
tastes
really
like fruit, right? You don't
Yeah.
taste the spinach.
Nope.
You don't taste the chia seeds.
Nope.
So,
Banana pineapple.
yep,
Yeah.
banana pineapple.
Cool.
You can also try different fruits in a green smoothie. I like to, I guess we didn't really stay with green here, but green grapes, kiwi, mango. Mango would be a really good sub for the
Yeah, it would be.
the peaches. So lots of different options you can do in a green smoothie. And I'm going to drink the rest of this later, but I don't want to, keep talking with green spinach in my teeth.
Oh, good. Now we're all self-conscious.
I have someone in my audience wanting me to talk about kiwi a little bit more. At home, when I use kiwi in my green smoothie, and I don't peel it. I leave the skin on the kiwi.
Really?
And just toss the whole thing in my blender. And I was actually going to do that today. We have a committee that kind of grounds me a little bit. And apparently the kiwi tastes a little fuzzy.
I'm kind of glad we didn't do kiwi today. I'm good with that. I like your committee very much. So,
yeah.
All right.
So this
All
is
right.
still healthy, but if you're up for a fuzzy drink, try whole kiwi in your smoothie. All right, let's get started on our salad. We're gonna do our green goddess salad dressing.
All right.
And so we're gonna use some avocado in here for the green. We're gonna use some scallions, and then we're also gonna use some gorgeous basil. So our basil plant looks amazing. So those are the things that are gonna make this a green dressing. So we're gonna start by adding our liquid. I have some buttermilk, a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk which I'm assuming most of you don't. What I would do is just use regular milk. Just go ahead and use a regular milk. We're going to use some lemon juice in our dressing too. Go ahead and squeeze your lemon into the buttermilk to get started, and that will sour the milk and turn it into a buttermilk substitute. So that's a really easy way to do a buttermilk substitute, but if you have buttermilk, go ahead and use that. So a 1/4 cup of that into our blender. And I'm going to go ahead and add the lemon.
Do you see how she crushed that lemon a little bit first?
I did, I rolled it. It feels pretty.
So why do you do
juicy.
that?
I'm releasing the juice from the lemon.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit easier to juice. So.
Fun fact.
These chef knives need to be sharpened.
That has nothing to do with chia seeds either.
It has nothing to, I promise I am done talking about chia for the day.
All right.
Unless Phil brings it up again.
That's right.
All right. So I'm just juicing the lemon into a separate bowl because you can see there's some seeds that have fallen out, and nobody really wants lemon seeds in their dressing. So we'll spoon those out. A little fun tip that I do with these, we all drink the infused water here at the hospital. Really simple infused water is lemon, and there's a lot of juice left in here. So what I usually do at home is I take a big glass of water, and I'll put this in my glass and fill it with water, and it's a really simple infused water that you can do with your little lemon.
Yep.
Now you know how frugal I really am. Which isn't bad, to be frugal when you're cooking. Because healthy foods,
it's easy, actually.
Yeah, it can be expensive. So there's my juice of 1/2 of a lemon, and let's see Phil's garlic.
Oh yeah.
Chopping
Time for some
skills.
garlic, right?
So we're gonna add about a teaspoon of garlic. So I want to see how Phil was concerned about his garlic chopping. So he's gonna.
No.
Yep, that's what I do.
Most people freak out when they see that.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's working on the garlic, and I'm going to work on the avocado.
How much of this do you want?
We need about a teaspoon of it.
Okay.
Forward. We're getting the blender. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need that. Can I put it here? Okay. Okay. All right, so the avocado, so I slice it, and Phil was interested in my avocado cutting skills, so I slice it right down the middle here. This is a really ripe avocado.
I want to see you get the seed out. That's what I want to see.
Oh, actually, I can't show you because it's a really ripe avocado, and it just fell out.
That never happens.
But what I usually do is I just kind of karate chop the seed and then just pull it out. Like that.
You're dangerous.
I know.
Jeez, yeah.
That's what I hear. And then I'm just going to scoop the avocado into the blender. That's good enough. Avocado is a great source of healthy monounsaturated fats. So. And actually adding a little bit of fat to your dressing in a healthy form can help you to absorb the fat-soluble vitamins into your dressing.
How much do you want?
Let's just put all that in there.
All right.
It looks like about a teaspoon.
Okay, you're good.
So in the salad, vitamin A, there's a lot of vitamin A in the salad that we're making. You can see it on your nutrition facts. Vitamin A is in the romaine lettuce. It's going to help us to absorb that vitamin A in our salad. So, okay, so we have our buttermilk, avocado, lemon, garlic. We need our Greek yogurt in the dressing. So I will go ahead and add that. We have just like 5 ounces of Greek yogurt, which is pretty much a little individual container. And this is plain. Do not get like vanilla Greek yogurt to add to your Green Goddess salad dressing. That'll taste awful. So you really do want the plain that doesn't taste like anything, but you know, kind of.
Yeah, it's so easy to flavor the yogurt anyways. Why would you want to buy anything other than plain?
Sure, yeah. There's lots of ways you can flavor your yogurt. So, and then we are adding a little bit of salt and pepper. I believe we have a 1/2 teaspoon of each in our dressing. If you are on a low sodium diet, feel free to cut back or omit the salt.
Okay.
And I guess with salt, what I usually do is I start with less, and then after I blend it, I taste it and see if I need a little bit more. So always, you can't take it out once it's in there, so start with less and add more if you need it. All right, time to blend. Which button is it?
Well, you gotta get that one to light up, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's a cool blender, by the way, right?
Oh, we forgot something because it's all the way over there.
We forgot something? It's okay. What did we forget?
We forgot the most important ingredient, our basil.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we forgot the basil. Did you guys see? Yeah, we forgot the basil. Right? Okay. This smells wonderful.
It's on your end.
Okay.
This is why the kitchen is. You don't let your wife in the kitchen.
Yeah, I don't work and play well with others. I'm actually doing really well here. But this smells great, by the way.
It does. So this is fresh basil. So I'm just gonna harvest. This is, it's in dirt down here, so it's like the freshest it can be. I'm picking the real big leaves. So this, I hope somebody, takes care of this plant and, makes it last for a while, because it'll last in the dirt. That's a great way to buy basil. It'll keep growing, hopefully. I don't know how well it'll do indoors. If you have to put it in a sunny spot. We need a half cup. I need a half cup.
Yeah, you need a half cup now. So.
That's about it. Actually, will you pick me like 2 more leaves?
Yep.
Here, basil is so fresh. I love the combination of lemon and basil in this recipe. It just kind of makes the dressing pop with freshness. So that's what I taste when I taste this dressing. I taste like summer in a creamy dressing. Got one more thing.
Okay, I suppose we forgot it, right? Yeah. What else did we forget?
The scallions.
The scallions. Oh, okay.
We
All right.
forgot the scallions. I forgot the scallions.
Okay. How much? When you do the scallions,
all of the scallions.
You're going to use the entire
and you can
the leaf and
chop
everything,
them
right?
real thick. Like just give them a coarse
Oh, you don't want
chop. Yeah. Because we're going to blend them all up anyways. So
you want the whole thing, right?
The whole thing. Whole darn thing in there.
Okay.
Scallions, green onions. They're called lots of different things, but they're the long,
there you go.
green onion-looking things. Okay.
Okay, are you sure that's
right.
everything now?
Let me double check. Avocado, buttermilk, Greek yogurt, scallions, garlic, basil, lemon, salt, and pepper. Is that everything?
It sure sounds like everything.
Okay.
Okay.
We're good now. Okay.
Yeah, we're good now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That looks like it's blended. I think we had a question in our audience real quick.
Can we use regular lemon juice instead of half of a lemon?
I'm sure that would be fine. The flavor might not be exact as exact as the fresh lemon, but if you don't have a whole lemon and just want to use bottled lemon juice, that should be fine. Probably about a tablespoon. You can always add more if you like a little bit more acid in your dressing. So again, taste it, and if you want more lemon, add a little more.
Yeah, but don't use lemonade. That won't. No, that won't work. No, that won't work at all. So.
All right.
Smells good.
Smell it.
Oh yeah.
Smells great.
Yeah.
It smells fresh. Okay, we're gonna set this aside for a second, and now we're going to build our salad. So I'll have you bring the white salad plate and put it in the middle here.
Okay.
Turn this off to the side. Okay, and then I'm going to have you grab the romaine lettuce, and I'll let you chop it. Your cutting board is cleaner than mine is.
Do you want it chopped?
Yeah, go ahead and chop it. Just a nice thick
I chop them too thick.
So the reason why we're doing romaine here, romaine is very rich in nutrients. Especially vitamin A is a big one, versus like iceberg lettuce isn't very nutrient dense. So romaine works great, or any dark green leaf lettuce would be fine as well. So there's our lettuce. Another option, I guess, spinach. I'm known to my salads are just spinach. If you ever see me go through the cafeteria and make my salad, it's always a big bed of spinach in the bottom. So, anything you want kind of goes for this, but just try to stay clear of the iceberg because it's just not very nutritious. Kind of a waste of time in my opinion.
Yeah, like a romaine or a Boston bib.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
Yep, absolutely. I like the crunch of the romaine.
Yeah,
part.
romaine's crunch better. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So,
we
okay.
agree on that. Okay, all right.
So now we're going to add our toppings. So we have lots of different toppings, a couple good protein sources. So we're going to put our shrimp on. So we can go ahead and add that to the top of the salad.
Do you want it cut or do you want it?
It doesn't have to be cut. You can just add it whole.
Okay, cool.
And you could also sub out chicken for this as well if you're not into seafood. Or again, for people that are on a sodium restricted diet, shrimp does tend to be higher in sodium because it's usually soaked in like a salt brine to keep it fresh. If you find really fresh shrimp, sometimes it's not soaked in that brine, so that's an option as well. So that's why you see that in the nutrition facts that are in front of you on this salad, it is pretty high in sodium, and it's because of the shrimp.
Okay.
We're also adding a couple canned items, so you could look for lower sodium or no salt added garbanzo beans, which we're going to add next. So you have some garbanzo beans or chickpeas, which are a great source of protein and fiber. Also a good source of complex carbohydrates. So these are the healthy carbs that we want to be including in our diet. So now we're going to add something to give a little bit of a salty, flavorful punch. We have some canned artichoke.
Oh, okay.
So if you've never had canned artichoke, I mean, I like it. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of salty and.
Yeah, it is. It's yummy. I like it.
It's good, yeah. I'm not a big fan of cooking artichokes from fresh, just because I mean, you get a big artichoke and it's a lot of work, and you can't eat very much of it. But if you're into that, then you know that's great. You can certainly do that, but I've never gotten into it myself.
Not like chia seeds.
Not like chia seeds.
Okay.
No, so too much work. Now, if it was lobster, on the other hand, or crab legs, then you know it's
that's worth the effort.
That's worth the effort.
Yep.
Okay, so then we have some tomatoes, which we can go ahead and just throw those on top too.
Okay.
You could chop them if you wanted, or leave them whole, whichever. And we have looks like some multicolored, fancy grape or cherry tomatoes. So, and then we're going to add a little bit of celery. So if you want to grab
how much?
The celery, about 1/8 of a cup would be the portion size that we have for this salad. But if you're going to eat a larger portion size of anything, I'd probably go with the celery. So that's my joke that I always tell my patients with non-starchy vegetables. If you're going to eat a larger portion size of anything, you know, go for the non-starchy veggies. We should all really be eating more of those. So. I always hear the myth. People ask me, is it true that it takes more calories to eat celery than to digest it?
5% more. 5% more.
I don't know.
It's 5% more. It takes 5% more energy to eat than you get from it. Except for the peanut butter that you pour on.
Right.
Yeah. Which actually the hospital has a wonderful little cup of peanut butter and celery every day for portion control.
Yeah,
and
that's great.
It's really good. I like them a lot. I like them with apples too, by the way.
And peanut butter is a healthy fat too. Yeah. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, peanut butter and celery is a good choice. But of course, it is calorically dense, so you still do want to watch your portion size. So, and then the last thing we're adding is a cucumber. So if you just want to do a couple slices of the cucumber. I mean, you can tell that he cooks at home. Like he does have skills.
Well, thank you. Yeah. We have skills. Yeah, there we go.
All right, so then I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of our gorgeous dressing. Maybe drizzle, or it's gonna come out in a.
Wow.
Let's use a spoon. So it is a little bit thick. Maybe our avocado is a little bit larger than the other avocado that was used in this recipe to make it a little bit thicker. You can always thin it down with a little bit more buttermilk, which I don't have in front of me, unfortunately, but at home you may have some extra buttermilk in front of you that you could thin it down with. So I'm trying to gracefully drizzle, but it is a little bit thick.
That works.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful. So this dressing, I estimated it'd be about 8 servings, which the salad only makes 4. So you'd have some leftovers, unless you are, in love with this dressing. And like I said, it's so good you may want to eat it with a spoon. But the leftovers will stay in your refrigerator for a couple days. It will start to turn a little bit brown. Because of the avocado and the basil. Basil and avocado tend to brown a little bit. The lemon juice in there will help some. Not that the browning will hurt you. It's just, the nature, the enzymatic browning of the vegetable or the fruit, I guess,
Okay.
and the herb. So, but I wouldn't keep it any more than 3 days
Okay.
in the refrigerator. So, but you won't want to because it's so delicious.
Right.
You'll want to eat it up right away.
Right.
So does anybody else have questions for either me or
okay.
Phil? Phil's going to try the dressing.
Try the dressing.
So you can eat it with a spoon.
Oh, that's wicked good. Wow.
See? It's good.
Yeah, the basil and the lemon, good combo. I
Tastes like
that.
summer,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yep. Tastes more than it looks like outside, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I like this though.
So, any other questions? All right, well, thank you all so much for coming, and thank you, Phil, for joining
Thanks,
me
Andrea,
today.
for putting up with me.
I know you're busy, and
Yeah.
thank
No, it was
you for
fun.
making
Thank you very
time
much.
to come out with us.
Yep.